What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. This is a general reading for every sign. This is not a personal reading. Please don't take anything personal on this channel. Please only take what resonates with you and what's confirmation of something for you. Okay. Somebody still cannot get you off their mind. Something is going on. Okay. Let's get into this reading. There's new readings on the channel. The last two readings were a little bit different. Okay. But they're still there. There's a lot of other readings that are on the channel, over 2,000 readings, and they're timeless, so always view those. Okay. Let's get into this reading. Thank you for your likes, your views, and thank you for sharing the video. And for sharing the video, because it's appreciated. Let's get into this reading and see why can't somebody stop thinking about something? Somebody wants to have a baby. This could be significant. Okay, somebody's showing self-control. Somebody could be a tattoo artist or an artist with tattoos. Someone is overweight. Something is overweight or too heavy for someone. Someone has a sun. Capricorn in reverse could be significant. The letter U is back out. And somebody's not calling someone back here. They're showing self-control. Somebody could be saying, have my baby or something. This could be some kind of gold digger that wants a child support check that's been coming out a lot. Somebody just wants money. Possibly they don't want to have a natural disaster. They probably will, because this sounds like craziness. Somebody has a child already. I guess it's not enough money for them. It's weird here. All right, something here needs to come out. Let's see. All right. Somebody is making very bad choices here. Okay, they're trying to, they want somebody to forgive them. Something is too heavy though. They want somebody to forgive them. 1 second, please. I'm spraying my hand. Someone wants to make amends only to get what they want. They might not like that somebody has self-control. This person cannot make a good decision or a right choice for their life here. Two of Swords in reverse. This person is struggling here, whatever this is. This thing is, maybe before this person was very abusive, but they really want something. And they see that you're going somewhere and they're overcommitted to the devil. They're out of balance. So again, they could be trying to block someone from going somewhere. Where is this Aries? Who is this Aries? A troll. An Aries could be trolling someone. An Aries could be trolling someone. The letter Y could be significant. Okay, they want to sacrifice someone even though they look upright. Okay. There could be a Capricorn in reverse bothering a Capricorn in the upright for some sort of opportunity or work or building something. But whatever this is here, somebody's trying to block this natural disaster. And they're doing a good job here. They're regaining some sort of loss, okay? Because something is out of control, and this says self-control. So somebody, this is about maintaining control. And that's what somebody is doing. Anyone with Leo placements could be significant. They don't have to be. You could have Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Taurus, Pisces, Leo, Gemini, Capricorn placements. Yeah, this somebody doesn't want to call someone back because they're just too much. It's like this person could be having some sort of ending, and they see you going into a new beginning, and you know, they see that you're free. Okay, you're not going to jail. You're not in any kind of entrapping situation. They're stalking your life, and they're like, this person's life is what I want. Okay. So there's a Virgo or Libra that could be getting arrested or put under some sort of rest here. Maybe they were put to rest. Maybe somebody is burying something in their life. This Virgo Libra energy, they're putting this to rest. And they're focusing on something long-term with the Seven of Pentacles. Anybody could be Taurus, Virgo, or Libra. Anybody could be these signs. This person is a robot here. Okay, they need to reevaluate themselves. They're unconscious. They're unconscious, and they refuse to just take the call here. They don't want to take the call. Right? Somebody's moving forward, and there's a spiritual whore that has their arms folded. They don't want to. Cancer, Earth could be significant. Scorpio could be significant. Someone is reminiscing or wants to make memories with someone. They want to experience joy with someone. Okay, and then there's this controlling energy. Okay, somebody could be Aries, Cancer, Earth. Okay, they're trying to interfere with this something that's supposed to be together. This could be anybody. Okay, someone is having loss and very depressed because someone is happy. This people, you could be meeting up with a child, a daughter. Anybody, you can be meeting up with anybody that you're familiar with, and what they could be doing is trying to use familiar spirits that have been stalking you. They can try to invoke familiar spirits that have been stalking you, and they're trying to bring this spirit into your life to sacrifice the real thing, the real beginning that's supposed to be happening with this impulsive fire, air energy, or fire, Cancer, air energy. Or Cancer, Leo energy in reverse, okay, or Scorpio, Libra in reverse. Again, these useless energies that are just looking to steal. They want somebody's security in their family. They're competing for somebody else's life. That's literally what these stupid things are doing. They need help. That's why ancestors are making very bad decisions, okay, when it comes to this, because they have to fight hard. They have to fight against this. This energy is wicked. They're wicked. Some of them could be getting locked up, and with the Two of Swords in reverse coming out first, there's nothing good that's coming out of this if you don't go at it. So ancestors are going at it, and they're being ruthless and merciless so that someone can be productive. You have Taurus, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Capricorn. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placements. The ancestor could be trying to break down some sort of communication in someone's household. They could be trying to break down this house because they're doing something to the collective. What they're doing is creating chaos because this is their karma. Ancestors are fulfilling their karma, which is their bad luck that they need to get to stop doing something. Okay, and some of it may include an ending or some sort of transitioning somewhere else. But a cycle is ending. Because they're stalking, okay? They're just very deceiving. and they keep talking. Somebody is talking and it's not good. It's toxic speech. It's negative. It's low vibrational. It's mean. It could be spell casting with the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, they're paranoid and they're on edge because whatever they're obsessed with is not working. It's not paying them. Okay, they're blocked and selfish, insecure, and codependent. So the opportunity falls in the collective's hands while ancestors continue to get in, they lack sympathy for this energy. They're very smug with this energy so that the collective can celebrate and have friends. You know, it's like they just don't want to. It's like if you don't want to see somebody do well, just go away. Stop looking, but they can't. They can't. There's something wrong with them. Okay, the devil. They're living in their shadow self, so that's all they're gonna get is darkness. There's a King of Wands in reverse here, very impulsive and hasty. And they're unable to do something no matter how quick they do something, they can't do it. They're just not getting the results that they want. Okay, they want to take someone's star, someone's calmness, and put an end to it. That's what they want to do. Okay, that's what they're dreaming of doing. And it's not going to happen. Okay? Someone could be jealous because someone works at home. They could be jealous of this and trying to attack this opportunity. And they're hiding something. They have some kind of hidden agenda here. And they're doing something very ignorant and mean and shallow. This could be a masculine or feminine energy doing this. They want somebody's ability to find meaning in life. Somebody's ability to communicate intuitively and create opportunities. Something could have happened to a child. Maybe a Cancer, Gemini, Earth fire sign did something to a child, and you have to defend this child. You have to defend yourself. Because they're very self-centered. This energy is all about themselves. They don't care about anybody, not even children. What happened to this child? Somebody is defending something, how they feel about this child. They could be going to court. Why is what happened? Somebody confused this person about this child. They clouded their judgment about something. And this person had to rethink. They did something very brutal to this child and to this person. This could be a parent, Capricorn, Aquarius, water. It could be a young parent or a middle-aged parent. Sag is significant. Sag in the upright. Somebody needs to go to court for something here with the Justice card. Something is illegitimate about the child. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is about creation and energy. But there's some kind of delay. A child could have delays with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Something is not original about the birth of this child, perhaps. But somebody really cares here. Okay, maybe maybe something was with the Page of Cups. Something was a surprise, and it made somebody happy, and they had new feelings about this child, and they were able to recover and improve. But then something happened here. Some sort of lack of control, carelessness. Okay, we have Scorpio, Cancer, fire, air, Leo. Anybody could be these signs. Something very aggressive happened in this child's dreams or something. With the Ace of Wands, it wasn't good here. A woman could have done something to this child in their dreams. Somebody who doesn't have any self-discipline could have did something to this child and overwhelmed this child in their mind. Or an adult. Okay, this could be you as a child or something happened to you. It's a past, present, and future reading. All right, somebody had some sort of success or is going to have success when it comes to a trial, regarding this child, some sort of balance is gonna work out for them, even though it's an overwhelming situation. Somebody has confidence and they're inspired by something. Somebody could want to have another baby, or somebody wants something to disappear, and a mother or father is lying about something. They don't miss somebody. Pisces. Okay, loose women in reverse. Somebody feels passionate about someone. They're not into loose women, but there's a parent lying. Or they did lie. Somebody could have Pisces placements. Anybody? They could be lying about how they feel about someone. They really want something to go away. E could be significant. E could be significant. The letter E or M. M or E could be significant. Something could have happened in traffic. Again, wow, did this... Somebody made a very evil decision. This maybe Libra water is doing something here to bother someone who's really has their back turned to them. Somebody wants to know what this Libra wants. Okay, maybe another air sign wants to know what the hell this person wants. Okay, they're trying to think of new ways to communicate, but it's overwhelming. This energy could be making someone feel restless, and somebody's back is turned to them because they're preparing or progressing. Where is this Three of Wands preparing for? You might feel like you're defending yourself and somebody's back is turned to you. They could be distracted by this Virgo in reverse. Okay. So this person could be, what I see here is that someone looks like their back is turned, but they're really not. Their back is turned in both of these images, but so this is somebody that you may not see. You may not be seeing them, but they're resisting to change, and they're returning back to do something. They want to come back and recover and have some sort of forgiveness, or be, you know, outgoing about something. It's like somebody they want to go somewhere, but they have to come back and do something. They must come back and do something to heal. They're not ready to go yet. And there's some kind of releasing of pain that needs to happen. Air sign, air or fire could be significant. Virgo, Aquarius, Libra could be significant. Okay, they're very excited to come back though. But there's an energy here. This person that is overwhelmed. Okay. They keep trying to block this person. Some Capricorn energy in reverse. Keeps trying to get in this person's way because they're overcommitted to lower energy. So there's a few obstacles here before somebody gets to their Four of Wands, before somebody gets to their celebration of their joy, something that makes them happy, home. There's a couple of obstacles here. There's somebody who's obsessed and fantasizing about their life that's to come for them. With the Ten of Cups in reverse, there's something that this person doesn't recognize is over. They don't see it. They can't get over it. There's Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini. This person is just like, they're just all about themselves and how they care, how they feel. still can't take this person's energy though. Whoever this is on the left, they cannot take this person's energy. Somebody is still feeling impulsive and wants to do something. And I think somebody's trying to take this, they're trying to take this away from someone, this drive, this Cancer, Leo energy. They're trying to take it away. Because maybe they're overwhelmed and they can't prioritize. But the Hangman here, they're looking to release somebody, but they really need to let go. Somebody cannot let go of the idea to take something that doesn't belong to them. You have Gemini, Taurus, Pisces. Somebody might need to criticize their inner self, maybe do some critiquing and work with someone else. Or just work with a team. If it's not a different team, the same team. What's going on with this Three of Pentacles here? Somebody wants to sacrifice this group or something? Right, there's somebody here. There's a Virgo, Libra. There's a Cancer, Virgo, Libra that wants, this group could have, this could be a special group that has some sort of long-term success coming for them. And they're very excited about it. Something is significant about marriage or home or a community. And there's this Virgo Libra that's very bitter and ugly, very bitchy. Also, they're also under some sort of mind control here. They can't pick up what's in front of them. They're in this meditation state of sacrificing. And they're trying to interfere with this. This person is being very cruel. What is this person doing, this thing? What are they doing in this state? They're trying to recover, but they're weak. Taurus, Leo, okay, but they could be doing something to children. They could be reversing children for this. Like, this is what I'm talking about. I feel like somebody here does this, okay, and they're overly optimistic about doing this act. Or if they're not reversing children, they're doing something arrogant to make the child sad or make the child misbehave or be depressed. Because they have to go to court. They have to serve justice. God said go to court. Okay, somebody's Wheel of Fortune is here. We have Lovers here. We have the Devil in reverse. This is a good group that is doing well. And they just want to live out their lives. There could be something significant about a Libra in this group that went through some sort of suffering. With this Queen of Wands in reverse. The ancestor is trying to stabilize the situation. They're trying to balance things out. And this introverted person is maybe bothering someone while they're working. Okay, because somebody could have lost their life in a car accident or, okay, due to some kind of spell work with the Magician in reverse here. Some kind of loss took place with the Five of Cups. Somebody's very disappointed about a car accident. They did something to someone with this spell work and it backfired on them with the Ten of Swords. Yeah, but nobody's looking into it. Somebody's busy enjoying their financial success, their inheritance, and this person's under judgment. So this is probably a bad person. Okay, it's like with the Hermit in reverse, somebody had to resign from doing something or leave. Okay, they withdrew from a case or something. They just don't, because something is just wrong. Like this person did something wrong. Okay, they planned something poorly and no one cares about what happened to this person. Why doesn't anybody care? Just a little more in depth. Maybe because they're experiencing some kind of reckoning. They needed to. experience that they're under judgment for doing something. They needed forgiveness and mercy, but instead they tried to hurt maybe a Virgo, Taurus, water sign, or somebody else, or a Libra, a Capricorn. Yeah, this person is working with dead spirits here. Okay, and they're letting these dead spirits do everything. Yeah, it's like this person is so scared in their life that they live behind these dead spirits that are overstressed and burnt out, cremated and in ashes. They let the dead spirit carry the burden. It's like these people don't, the Bible says, lay your burdens upon God. I'm paraphrasing, but it is along the lines of something like that. And these groups don't do that. They put it on these dead spirits. So it could have had something to do with some kind of spiritual intervention that caused this judgment, this accident, this, talentless act. No talent was involved here. And they're in regret. They regret it. Okay? There's someone that's trying to cause delays for an Aries energy, or Virgo, Taurus, water sign, or an ancestor even. Okay, somebody who just loves themselves. You don't talk to this person. Maybe because you have new feelings for somebody else or something else. And the ancestors are getting in reverse. You could be dealing with some sort of leadership, or maybe you want to be generous to somebody. You're disciplined in your finances, and ancestors have to keep getting in reverse with someone here who is in regret and just they're having loss. They could be weak. If this person's in your energy, you could be feeling weak or down, way down, because this heavy fire Scorpio energy or Cancer is just, I feel like somebody has been trying to bind to me today, just bind to my crown chakra. They're sick, okay? They're in regret for doing something. And what they would try to do is it's like they want to hurt the collective, and then they want to use the collective to help them when they need help. And that's why they're getting so much backfire. Because they won't stop involving themselves in people's lives who don't want anything to do with them. They're constantly seeking attention from people who want nothing to do with them, and almost blackmailing and forcing people to contact and engage with them. Someone feels passionate about the collective. Now, what is this mother and father lying about here? Somebody could be lying about a tattoo artist or a tattoo. What if my mother and father is lying to you? A Libra could be lying to a Taurus, Gemini about a relationship. This air sign is stalking. A Capricorn, Taurus. A fire air sign is stalking a Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, or another air sign. Or another Aries. They're stalking this person. They're lying to this person. What are they lying to them about? They're just running their mouth here. Maybe gossiping. What are they lying about? They could be trying to affect, they're lying about a home. Okay? They're lying for this impulsive fire, Cancer energy. They're lying about some sort of miscommunication or conflict that happened at home. They're lying about the fact that they were angry and frustrated at a situation that happened at home. Okay, they're lying about going to jail. Maybe they went to jail before, or they were in some kind of trap situation and they sacrificed whoever they're lying to. Could be a child, but they sacrificed this person for their nine of pentacles, 9 of cups, excuse me, and their urge to create, and their wealth. their future, their power to integrate with other people and still have discipline. Yeah, this whoever this is had a lot, and somebody wanted it. Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Aries wanted this energy. They're getting out of, they're moving somewhere as well. They wanted somebody's ability to move somewhere. They wanted a lot of stuff. Whatever this person was, they were shopping in the collective. And somebody just wants something to go away. All right. Fox could be significant. Toxic sex. Socks, sucks. Ancestors are getting in reverse because of what someone is doing in the energy. They keep bothering someone. First, middle, last name that starts with P could be in reverse. Slurpee could be significant. Trucks. Stop trucks. Okay, so there's more profanity here, and I don't know what's going on with this energy. Someone is a pervert. Someone is weird. Someone keeps doing this with intention. It's like they want to keep flashing you their private parts. This is what I'm thinking. This is a weirdo that does something stupid like this. They're just aggressive. It could be a rapist. Wolf is here. Could be a name. Ralph. Could be significant. Lori. Laura. Somebody saying stop. Floor is here. Stop putting something on the floor. Stop doing something on the floor. These are just spirits that have no life. These are spirits that stalk the living, and they're stalking the collective. And why they're here is because they're communicating to people around you. These spirits are constantly, even spirits is here. They're constantly, you can add the vowel. They're constantly seeking us. And they use the people around us that have no idea that they're being used by spirits. Roll up. Frolic. Stupid. Fruit roll-ups could be significant. Court. Somebody could have did something to someone's fruit roll-ups. Rocks. Pork. Stork. Store. Rolex could be significant. Someone is trying to someone nauseous right now. Hold on one second. These things are so disgusting. These groups are so repulsive. Repulsed is here because that's what the hell they are. It's like they're not human anymore. They're just totally possessed and stupid. Fruit roll-ups or fruit loops. Only take what resonates. They're sick. They could have done something to these foods with spirits. Poise is here, maybe poisoned spiritually. Trolls is out again. Lops, lollipops, fist, fussy. Pus could be significant. Cora could be significant. Crew. Corrupts something. Somebody corrupted a crew. Their name could be here. They need to stop corrupting crew. Some kind of group. Troops. Crooks. Lieutenant. Pursue. Cox. Perks. Pot, lot is here. A lot of pot. Euros. Loot. Luther. Oxford, ox. Rusty. Sook. Sucks. A suit. Sorting something out. Mr. Mrs. A loop. Aloof. Skipper. Somebody could be saying shut the F up. Something is extra large. A purse. A ritual. Could be significant. Something sucks. Strut. Ruth could be significant. Root work. Sparta. I don't know if it's with this air sign dominating the energy, but there's somebody with air energy, air placements that are just, they're just doing too much. They're doing too much. They're making an ass of themselves. They want pity or something. They don't want to have an ending, but they're holding on. They're stagnant. There's nothing good about death in reverse. It doesn't mean alive. It means fearing change. If somebody's moving on from this group, Scorpio air could be significant. They're plotting something. They're trying to control somebody's emotions. This group here, they're going against the grain. They're a fool. They're struggling, having financial loss, and possessed. Very stingy and greedy. Somebody's moving away. Somebody could have Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus placements, Gemini placements, air. A Cancer could be involved with this group. They're restless because they don't have somewhere to live. They don't have a home. Or there's something going on in the home that's not good. Maybe a Gemini could be involved. There's someone here who is just sustainable. Okay, and they're moving on into this. They might be burying something again. Excited and free. Again, this Pisces Aries keeps coming up in the upright here because they're trying to bind to this energy. This person is very jealous. And they keep trying to find peace through this energy. This person's back is turned and they're just disorganized. They can't get something together. They're not able to celebrate anything because they're just too busy betraying. They keep thinking of strategies on how to take somebody's contribution to you. Somebody contributed something to you, gave something for you, left something for you. Inheritance could be significant. And they're trying to take that from the Empress, from Virgo, from Taurus, Aries. Okay, Gemini. This little Bata in reverse here is betraying people. They don't have any direction. They're not going anywhere. Okay, just a painful ending for this group. They keep trying to bring love, but it's fake. It's fake. They're clowns. What happened to this person? Why is their ending painful? Why are they in a crisis? Again, something brutal. Yeah, they're in regret. Because they're being looked into. Somebody wants to know the truth about what this group is doing. Okay? Again, this Virgo Libra is lying. They keep coming back here. Maybe with a Pisces Cancer, they keep returning to look for money, to hustle, to be bitchy and mean. They keep coming out next to this energy, trying to look upright. They could be lying about their bad luck and the karma they're getting. Again, they could be lying about who they're releasing and sacrificing. They're burdened, whoever this is here. Fire, Taurus, air. They're burdened. They could be doing more than their share. Again, why is Sun in reverse? This is a hustle with the Sun in reverse here. With the child in reverse. Or is, again, making them feel bad. This is some sort of sick hustle. And they keep the child, or they keep someone, even an adult, they can do this too. They keep them emotionally immature and then disappointed. They keep them in a state here by keep pimping them and attaching strings to their money. And they still don't have any success because all they care about is themselves. They're ignoring God's call on their life. And that's why somebody is not looking at this group and defending themselves. And they know they're going to be a King of Pentacles if they keep working at it and having faith. Somebody's faith is being tested. Just wands coming at this person fast, and their faith is being tested. Yeah, with their love. Okay, the love they have for someone here. There's an Aries in reverse that's trying to confuse a group about their love. Pluto could be significant. Future is here. The cot is here. Rubles. pluck, plums. So someone is trying to confuse this group because they don't have maybe a person or somebody they're in communication with. They could be dealing with this immature earth sign in reverse instead. And they're jealous because maybe I'm picking up somebody's child is someone looks at your child better than theirs. Like they're comparing children to each other or young people because their child doesn't have any personal goals. They're not really going anywhere. And somebody else is. Because they're persevering, that's all. That's all it is. Okay? Someone's just jealous and they're kind of overactive. They could be overactively communicating in the mind or keep trying to talk to you or bind to you with witchcraft. Because you're the magician here and their star is falling. You're always in your power. You're always in your power here. And you could be in a new career. And they're trying to keep it out of your consciousness. Like they don't want you to know about this career. They want you to be scared to do something. They want you to be scared to go into your new beginning. They want to create illusions around your new beginning. And it could be a job. The Three of Pentacles coming out. You want to create something as well. You could be a creator. Okay? And you have divine feminine wisdom. High morals. These are all things they want to sacrifice and take. Because when you have these things, you can call these people out. You can call this group out. And they don't want to be called out. They don't want to be called out. Somebody must do something here. Work. Somebody must work. Fossil. You or us is back out. Lust for us. Lust for you. Purge. Purdy. Ruckers. Kurt. Talk to you. Slow. Couple more words here. Forest. And Russell. Plop, flop, clop, clap. Turks. Furs. Tofu. And one more word. Tom. That's your reading.